Welcome to Lunchtime Yoga. For our class today, we're going to be using a strap and a block. If you don't have a block at home, you can use just a thick towel, kind of fold it into a brick shape, and of course, blanket if you want one, and a bolster for Shavasana. So, we're going to begin by laying back, closing the eyes, giving ourselves a few moments to arrive in this place on your mat. Starting to connect to your physical body just by scanning from head to toe, noticing if any parts of your body are holding on to tension, doing your best to relax them, and then just taking in the whole shape of your body, all the different contours that come together to make you, you. Feel the weight of the back of the body on the ground. Then take a moment to connect to whatever thoughts might be running through your consciousness. Perhaps checking in with any feelings or emotions that might be at the surface today. And then stepping away from that and connecting to the breath. Let your breath move down into the belly, ballooning the belly out, expanding it, and do your best to exhale slowly. We're going to start to add some movement in our fingers and toes. And stretching the arms overhead, finding a little full body stretch here. Keep wiggling the fingers and toes. And slowly slide your arms along the ground until they come to rest at maybe about 45 degrees away from the body. And then bring the soles of the feet together. Draw the heels toward the groin. Let your legs get heavy here. Start to bring the knees together and then walk your feet out wide. And then beginning to move the legs from side to side. Just letting yourself rock here, one hip to the other. Bringing your legs all the way over to the right side and placing your right foot over the left knee. And bring your foot to the ground. Swing your legs over to the other side, placing your left foot over your right knee. And bring that foot to the ground, knees back to center. Draw the knees to the chest. And we're going to circle the ankles. And the other way. And then start to rock from side to side. And then roll all the way over to one side and then come up to a seat. So we're going to start with our legs folded, hands over the knees, and we're going to circle the body around. So take your time here, don't rush, just explore the movement. See which part of the circle gives you a feeling of stretch. And then we'll go the other way. Coming back to the center, we're going to bring the arms out to the side, arm overhead, side bend, anchoring your sitting bones. And let's go to the other side. And all the way back. Bring your hands out in front of you and slowly walk them forward, releasing your upper body over your legs, doing your best to soften through the hips and the low back. And walking the hands all the way back in, we're going to uncross our legs, cross them the other way. And then we're are going to twist to the right. Left hand onto the right knee, right hand behind you. Taking a breath in and exhaling back to center, twisting the other way. And a big breath in. Exhale your way back to the center and then walk your hands forward. And with a breath in, we're going to walk the hands back into the feet. All right. So from here, you're going to grab the block. You're going to stretch your legs out in front of you. And we're just going to hold the block out in front. So bring your legs together, squeeze them together, squeeze them down to the mat. And then you're going to slowly start to release yourself down onto the mat. Try to control the movement, move as slow as you need to. There will come a time where you just kind of have to release and let yourself come down. And once you're all the way down, take the block overhead. Perfect. And then bring the block out in front of you. So you're going to bend your knees. So you're going to have your knees over your hips, feet level with the knees, and you're going to place your block against your thighs here. So just take a peek at me if you're not sure what I'm doing. So I'm holding the block with my hands against the top of the thighs. We're going to press the lower back flat. And then from here, you're going to extend your right arm overhead and then extend your left leg. So the arm and the leg will hover just above the ground, and then we're going to bring them back in. Extend the left arm and then the right leg. So the other hand keeps that block steady. Bring it back in. Press your low back flat. Right arm extends, left leg. And back. Left arm, right leg. And back. Press your low back flat. Right arm, left leg. And back. Left arm, right leg. And back. Move the block out of the way, hug the knees in, and rock side to side. Perfect. Bring your left foot down, cross your right ankle over the thigh, and then grab hold of that left leg. If you need to support your head with your block or with a blanket, you can do so. Awesome. Let's bring the foot down, slide the legs close together, lift your hips, move them over to the left, and then bring your legs over to the right. Take the arms away from the body here. Let's take a big breath in. And as you exhale, bring the legs back to the center, uncross. Lift your hips, place them straight back down just to reset the pelvis here, and then cross your left ankle over the right thigh. Grab that leg. And let's release here. Slide the legs close together. Lift your hips, move them to the right. Legs over to the left. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, bring the legs back to center. Stretch the legs out. Stretch the arms out. And then grab your block again. We're going to bring the block between the knees on kind of the most narrow setting. Bring your hands behind your head, interlacing fingers. And then we're going to press our low back really flat here. And we're just going to lift the feet a couple of inches away from the ground, not too high. Press that low back flat. Take a breath in, and then as you exhale, lift your nose up toward the ceiling. Just a little lift here, just the very top portion of your upper back. Take a breath. Exhale, lower the head down, lower your feet. Take a moment. Now start to press your low back flat. Lift your feet. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift the nose up toward the ceiling. Hold here. Breathe. One more breath in. Exhale, lower the head, lower the feet. Take a little rest. And then again, press the low back flat. Lift the feet. Take a breath in. Exhale, lifting the head. Keep your elbows wide. Let your head be relaxed in your hands here. Keep pressing that low back flat. One more breath in. Exhale, head comes down, feet come down. Move the block out of the way. And big full body stretch. Perfect. From here, we're going to grab our strap. Take hold of your right foot. Stretch that leg up toward the ceiling. Slight bend in the knee. Pulling the leg in until you feel the stretch in the back of the leg, in your hamstring, maybe a bit in the calf. Let the rest of your body relax here. Pull that leg in just a little bit closer if you can. Bend the knee a little bit more. Take both ends of the strap into your right hand and take that leg to the outside, stretching the inner thigh. And let's bring that leg back to the center, strap into the other hand, take the leg across the body. The leg can be straight now. Stretch your other arm out to the side, maybe turning your head to the right. And let's take a breath in. And exhale, guiding the leg all the way back. Move the strap out of the way. Bring your hands behind your head. We're going to do a bicycle here. So you're going to stretch your right leg out. Bring your right elbow and knee together. Your right leg can hover just above the ground here for a little extra challenge. We're going to hold and switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. And one more time, left elbow, right knee. And one more time to the other side. And release all the way back down. Full body stretch. And grab your strap. Let's stretch out the left leg. Slight bend in the knee as you extend that leg and then pull it in until you feel just the right amount of stretch for you. Maybe pulling that leg in a little bit closer. And then bend the knee a little bit more. Take both ends of the strap into your left hand. The leg moves out to the side. And let's bring that leg back to center, strap into the other hand, leg can be straight now, and we're guiding it across the body, maybe turning your head to the left here. And one more breath here. Exhaling all the way back. Move the strap out of the way. We're going to come back to our bicycle. We're going to pick up the pace a little bit here. So again, if you want to have a little bit more of a challenge, your straight leg can hover above the ground. If you need to protect your low back a little bit, you can keep your foot down. So let's bring elbow to knee, crossing, and then switch. And 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 again, a couple more times. 2 more times. Beautiful. And all the way down. Let's bring the knees to the chest. And we're going to rock side to side here. Awesome. Roll all the way to one side. And let's come all the way up and right into tabletop. All right, so lining ourselves up with shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. And with a breath in, we're going to lift the tail, lift the gaze. Hold here, feel that stretch in the belly. One more breath here. Exhale, rounding through the spine, tuck the tail, tuck the chin. Belly is drawing in. And then we'll start to move with the breath. Inhale, lift the tail, lift the gaze. Exhale, rounding the spine. Keep going. Work at your own pace here. Beautiful. Let's finish with a big cat stretch. Coming to a neutral spine, we'll take the knees wide, bring the big toes together, sitting back over the heels and melting your body down into the mat. With the next breath in, start to lift yourself up and then tuck your toes and find downward facing dog. Let's walk the feet here. Perfect. Let your feet be still. A few more breaths here. And start to walk your feet toward your hands. We're going to find a forward fold. Knees are soft, upper body is heavy. And then bring your hands onto your shins. With a breath in, lift halfway up and hold here. We're going to draw the belly button and the inner ribs into the body. One more breath here. Exhale, forward fold again. And then hands on the shins. Inhale, lift halfway, draw the belly in. Open up through the chest and shoulders a little bit too, so the chest is very gently puffing forward. One more breath here. Exhale, fold. And then walk yourself back to down dog. Walk the feet here. And then come down to the knees. Swing your legs to one side and make your way to a seat. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, drawing the heels in toward the groin, catching hold of the feet, the ankles or shin bones. Take a breath in and exhale, bowing over the feet. You can make your legs active here if you like by pressing the thigh bones down. Some people like to press their elbows into the legs. Just make sure there's no discomfort in your knees. All right, with the breath in, we're going to bring ourselves up, stretch one leg out, bring the sole of the other foot to the inner thigh, and then folding over that leg. And you can grab your leg if you want, or you can use a strap to catch the foot, whatever feels right to you. And with a breath in, we're going to come up and switch to the other side. Folding over that leg, catching hold wherever your hands land. with a breath in, coming up. Grab your block. You're going to place your block between your feet. And yeah, let's do it on the narrow set. Stretch your arms out in front of you if you want. Extend your index finger, draw the belly button in, squeeze that block, and start to release your body down onto the mat. You're going to take your time here. There will come a point where you can't hold on anymore and you just kind of flop back. Totally fine. Awesome. All right. Flip your block so it's flat. And then you're going to grab it with your feet and you're going to pull it in. So we're finding almost like a reclining bound angle here. Bring your hands behind your head. Press your lower back flat. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, lift your nose up toward the ceiling. Keep the elbows wide, keep your head relaxed. In your hands, gentle pressure on that block. Take a breath in, and then exhale, release. Relax here. Start to press your lower back flat. Take a breath in, and then exhale, lift. Keep pressing that low back flat. Keep your head relaxed. One more breath in, and exhale, release, and rest. And one more time, press the lower back flat. Take a breath in, exhale, lift. Keep breathing here as you hold. Really focus on pressing that lower back flat. And one more breath in, and exhale, come all the way down. All right, let's slide the block out of the way. We're going to have our knees bent, and we're going to draw the right knee in toward the body. Nice and close to help release that hip. And then grab the foot, either the outer border or the heel. Take your leg wide, half happy baby. Take your other hand now, slip it behind the knee. Release the foot, cross the ankle over the thigh, and reclining pigeon again, grabbing hold of that left leg. Let's release here, uncross the legs, draw the left knee in. And first, just pulling it in to release the hip. catch hold of the foot. Bring that foot to the outside a little bit. Deep bend in the hip, just about 90 degrees through the knee. And then bring your other hand behind the knee, release the foot, and then guide the leg over, crossing the ankle over the thigh, and grabbing the right leg. And let's release here. Bring the knees together, walk your feet wide. Let's finish with some windshield wipers. Bring your legs all the way over to the left foot resting over the right knee. The foot comes back to the ground. Swing the legs to the right. Right foot over left knee. And bringing that foot back to the mat, adding any other movement or stretch that you would like here. And then you can get yourself ready for Shavasana. around with the washcloths. Today we're using Balance Blend, a blend of spruce, frankincense, blue tansy, xanthus, and holy. All right. Starting to relax and release and let go. Encouraging your mind to settle into just a quiet rhythm. Thoughts moving in and out of your consciousness, but not really taking hold. As the body relaxes and becomes still, we are able then to anchor our awareness to the natural rhythm of the breath, allowing this rhythm to keep us present and grounded, simply observing the next breath in, the next breath out. Starting to welcome some awareness in the body, letting the body move in any way that feels natural to you. And then making your way onto your right side to rest. And now coming to a seated position, closing your eyes once you get there. Let's bring the hands together in front of the heart, bowing our heads in gratitude for this day and for the many blessings in our life. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste. Enjoy the rest of the day. We'll see you next time.